I'm Orange Cat. We're playing Digimon Survive. Dit is de ending, the green route, dus the harmony route. We're at chapter 11. This is part 2 of it.
ふざけやがっててめえ、ミュウに近づくなって言ってるだろうが。てめえの勝手で汚えわがままにミュウを付き合わせるんじゃねえ。
お兄ちゃん、やめて、もういい。
Why did she stop me that time? I bought her a stalker who was obviously a bad person. Did she think the police were gonna help? Did any adult come to her defense? No, nobody did. There was only me to protect her. So why did Mew and her parents give me weird looks about it afterwards? Why would they prefer to see Mew beat up and in tears? That creep followed her around, waited for her, spread rumors they were dating. Wasn't about to let them mess up Mew's life and had to kick his ass. It's the right thing to do.
はあ、すっごい田舎。コンビニすらなさそう。こんなところに住まなきゃならないなんて。
都会は想像しかっただろう。むしろミュウにとってここの方がいいはずだ。ここならもう変な奴は現れない。
Mew looked unsatisfied, but it seemed like her parents made the right call. No creep should lay a hand on Mew out here. Finally a chance to live in peace, or so he thought.
やっぱ都会から来たやつは変なの。
変じゃない。変って言う方が変だし。ねえねえ、その飾りどうなってんの？見せて。やだ、触んないでよ。ごめん。
泣かせた。
違うもん。ねえ、またみゆちゃん変なこと言ってたよ。
今時そんなの誰も信じ。なんだよ、どうせ聞こえてんだろ。おい、なんだよお前。
Mew was shown here as well. She was afraid of others. What happened with the stalker left her scarred. She fought back against the teasing because she was scared they wouldn't stop. Was it her fault? She never asked to be stalked. Why does everything bad get dumped on her? I have to protect Mew. No one else will. They just hurt her.
よし、もう大丈夫だ、ミュウ。ミュウを傷つけるものは俺が消す。だから
お兄ちゃんは暴力を振るいたいだけでしょ。
Why can't I see her face? Why? I'm not the one in the wrong here. No one else could have protected her, just me.
ミュウ。主はどこにいる？知らない。本当だ。
こいつも外れか。しかし繊維のないやつまで殴る。
文句があるならついてくんな。
あ ありませんよと。
Dracomon was the only one who stuck with me. Miu is gone. I don't want to be around the ones who are left. Miu was the only reason I was able to put up with him. If they knew I was punching friends and foes alike, they'd probably get mad. Too bad for them. If they blame me, they're the problem. I'll destroy anyone who dares to live carefree in a world without Miu. Anyone who doesn't help me and Miu is my
行くぞ
enemy.
ドラクモン。
はいはい。次はどっちに向かうかね。
タクマ、ダメだ。カイトはまだ戻ってない。
そうか。どこに行っちゃったんだろう。
カイト君たちがいなくなっていることにもっと私がカイト君、もしかしてサキさん、ごめん、死んでるとは思いたくないから。
幻を見せた私の責任だ。あの子が姿を消したのは私。
春、
正体は分かっちゃってるんだし、わざわざ春の姿でいることもないんじゃない？
もう随分と長くこの姿でいたからな。それにこの姿でいたからこそ見られたみゆきがまたそばに戻ってくるように。
レナも
構わないか？
ああ、君がそれでいいなら私としても構わない。
そっか、分かったよ、レナモン。
話を戻そう。主との取引を完遂するため、私はお前たちの心を追い詰め、だからきっと幻の中にカイトにとって耐え難い記憶があって、
それで耐えられなくなって。
Whatever the memory was, it must have been something about Miu.
だとしたら困ったことになった。目的があっての行動なら行き先を推察することもできるんだが、もし衝動に任せた行動ならカイト君が今どこにいるか手がかりも何もなくなってしまう。
そんな、じゃあどうしたらいいの？
すまない、私のせいだ。責めはいくらでも受けよう。
みゆきのためになると本気で思ってたんでしょ？あなたの行動の理由、理解はしてるわよ。
私だって葵のためになると信じてたら同じようにするかもしれないわ。
うん、それに今は誰のせいとか言ってる場合じゃない。
ではタクマ君、どうするというのかね。
どうするって、それは。
彼を探すのか、それとも前に進むのか。あまり時間は残されていないと思うのだが。
前に進むって？
残った我々の脱出を最優先する。当初の作戦通りみゆき、そのためにはカイト君を諦めるという辛い決断をし。
待って、ちゃんとカイト君を探し出して。ねえ葵ちゃん、教授の言ってること、さきさんまで。私だってカイトでも今のだから頭ごても。
I see where both of them are coming from. They want to prevent further loss of life, and I don't want to abandon Kaito either
ちょ
myself.
っといいかな。
何か思いついたのか？
思いついたってわけじゃないけど、きっとドラクモンは今まで通りカイトを守ってくれてる。
そうだろうな。守る気がなかったらきっと以前の俺のようにカイトのそばから離れている。
そうかもな。
だから敵の
心配すべきはドラクモンの進化だ。
ドラクモンが悪いし。
そうだ。その場合カイト君が
So that's why the professor wants to leave us so badly. Yusaki just don't want any more of us to die, probably.
そんなじゃあやっぱり
カイトを諦めるのは遊園地が霧に飲まれたり何が起こるかわからない今のだから異変があったら
なるほど。
わかった。君たちの
そうだねカイトくん
We don't have much time left. We have to hurry and find Kaito.
んだね。 番だね。僕の番だね。
行くぞ。
僕の番だね。僕の番だね。僕の番だね。 の番だね。
行くぞ。
I was honestly surprised, suggesting we should abandon Kaito. Definitely not safe to keep looking for him between enemies and the fog. But did the professor just say that because he wants to save his own skin? I don't want to even consider that. No matter how you look at it, survival, simply surviving isn't enough. We also have to figure out how to help Miyuki and bring her back. Between finding Kaito and saving Miyuki, we got our work cut out for us, and there's no time to waste on either task. We have to just make it work somehow. Oh, that reminds me, Takuman. I found this over there. I feel you should keep it. Takuma, me and Labramon are gonna check the shrine. Okay, I'll don't forget to take some water with you. Oh, sorry. Don't rush too much, Io, or you might get careless. I know, I just can't help getting a little anxious. It's just that every minute, every second we waste is gone forever. Usually I tell Io to stop worrying so much, but this time I know exactly how she feels. If something happened to Kaito while we were hanging around doing nothing, but we need to calm ourselves down somehow. Imagining the worst will only lead to mistakes. We've got to get it together. We have to be prepared for anything and everything, Io. What? But we can't just abandon Kaito and Dragomon. That's not what I meant. Look, just hear me out. Sure. It sucks, but there is only so much we can do. Like we can't just wave a wand and see everywhere on the island at once. Right. All we can do is search for them to the best of our ability. So let's do what we can as well as we can, one thing at a time, and stay calm. We need to prepare ourselves to work so hard that we won't regret anything. It's our only choice. Keeping in mind might calm us down a little. Ah, I see what you mean. I definitely don't want to have any regrets. We have to use every ounce of our energy to make it back together. Take some water with you. Let's stay focused and not panic, okay? Got it. Let's do this. Ah, Takuma. I wanted to talk to you about our last conversation. I hope you didn't get the wrong impression about the one part. You mean how you agreed with the professor? Yeah, I didn't want to just leave Kaito behind. I promise. I really... What is it, Saki? She's struggling for words. Usually she speaks her mind without hesitation. Whatever on her mind must be hard for her to say. She'd probably feel more at ease if I understood how she was feeling. We're just worried about what's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I like to be able to save Kaito, but I don't want if we lose anyone else. It's not like I want to abandon Kaito, but don't worry about it, Saki. I know exactly what you mean. You want as many of us to be safe as possible. I'm sure the professor would agree. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Looks like they understand after all, Saki. The last thing we need right now is more arguing with each other. Takuma, there's no trace of Kaito and Dragoma at all around here. So I was thinking of putting these legs to use and going to check the mountains. Put it. If you find anything, report back ASAP. How goes it, Takuma? Have you found Kaito? Nope, we haven't found a single clue, unfortunately. I see. That's too bad. So, you're waiting here on standby? I would feel terribly if he came back and there was no one here. I thought you went to the shrine. You're always trying to investigate the shrine, after all. I did think about it, to be honest, but staying seems best for now. It's embarrassing as the only adult. Somebody has to do it, so I accepted this as my role to stay and await your good news. Thank you. We appreciate it. Oh yes, I found this curious object. I feel this would be more useful to you. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Takuma, but I haven't found anything about Kaito. Gotcha. So, are you gonna search a little more around here? I'm planning to, but what is it, Raydon? Is there something you'd like to tell Takuma? Yes, something I've been meaning to say. Something I've been avoiding telling you, to be honest. Okay, I'm happy to listen, whatever it is. I know where the master is. What? We've got to tell the answer. What if they go there by accident? Don't worry, the master lost a lot of Kensoku at the library. It takes time for him to recover his strength. I doubt we can do much about it now. I think our current priority is to rescue Kaito. Staying I knew where the master is would have only reinforced the professor's proposal. That's probably true based on how things were going earlier. Here's what I think. Even if I had my reason, I hurt you all by showing you that illusion, and yet you still accepted me afterwards. No matter how desperate Kaito may be, I'm sure you can get him to come around. I'm sure I hope so. I do anything I can to help you. So let's find him. It's the least I can do to make up for everything. Hold on, Takuma. I'm sure it will help you out down the line. Oh, thanks. This is a big help. Takuma? The mountains, the fog is thickening around them. Yeah, it looks like being covered in the scary fog. There's no way we're going to the mountains now. That's for sure. So now what? I guess would say there are fewer places for us to search at least. Like we don't need to search any areas with fog, right? Everyone, enemies are coming out of the fog. Lucky, get down. I won't let them get anyone near you.
べきか。
どうだ。いいだろう。
どう動くべきか。
どうだ。
相手が悪かったようだな。
Yeah, looks like that's all of them. Thanks, Takuma. I think I might go back to the school since we can't go to the mountains. Might be best to go back and let everyone know about the folk too. Remember how I said there are few places to search now because of the folk? Yeah, why? Because Kaito might be in there somewhere, but we shouldn't think about that, right? She's right. There's no use thinking about Kaito being in the fog. That means we can't find him, and I don't want to think about it. But there's no denying the possibility, and it must terrify her. We can't think about the worst case scenarios. That does nothing to prevent them. True, but we don't have time to waste pondering every possibility. Anyway, it's getting scary out here, so I'm heading back. See you later. Let's go, Floramon. Kaito out in the fog somewhere? That's the last thing I want to think about. Takuma, Agumon, perfect timing. Check this out. Yeah, I saw that. It's getting super foggy. Guess we won't be going to the side with the dam. Just like the amusement park, the fog cuts off our path. Why? Why would it start getting thick now, of all times? Yeah, if the master can make a full career, why didn't he do it from the beginning? There must be more to the story than we know. What's that sound? Sounded like a person. Might be Kaito. No, Minoru. Minoru, it's the enemy.
よし、俺が行こう。絶対に勝つんだ。ヤタガラモン、すべては整った。くらえ。
僕の番だね。それで道を切り開く。オーラフレーム。動くべきか。
俺に任せておけ。
きか。真の力を解放しよう。フレイモンの体だ。
俺に任せておけ。いいだろう。ミカ
よし、俺の番だ。
行くぞ。
Jeez, this isn't the time for us to be fighting, you know. Tell me about it. They might have gotten to Kaito too. We better hurry. Let's go. Check out the underground pathway. Minoru? What? He's willing to stop. Now he's waiting for me to spit out what I was gonna say. I understand wanting to search unexplored areas to find Kaito. But the underground waterway was so dangerous, I can't help but be worried. Me and Agamo are coming with you. The underground waterway isn't safe. I get that it might sound risky, but splitting up would actually save time, no? Yeah, I guess. We'll be fine. We should be worried about Kaito, not us. But still, thanks for wanting to make sure we're safe, man. No problem. Just let us know if anything happens. Don't worry, I'm not gonna risk my life over nothing. If things get dicey, I run right back here. See you later. Good luck, you two.
足跡、形が違うのがあるね。
Maybe just my imagination, but the prints look deeper than normal. The Dracomon pushes feet harder down the usual in order to help us find him.
たくま、ねえ、この跡が向かってるのって校舎とは全然反対の方だよね。
どこに向かって歩いてるんだろう。
たくまくん、お待たせ。
あ、青い。それ。
はい。
みんな校舎に
足跡を調べていたのか。
ほら。
この足跡はおかしいぞ。
カイトたちが戦った。
この
嫌な感じ。そうね。もし。
おい、
こいつ。
そうだ。
や動けぬ好みはいだが我らをただの逃げとしか考えておらぬ。
愚痴を聞かせにてめえの後悔なんざどう
強
カイト
だ続けろよ今の
カイト
世界が
ああ強くなって
ならば貴様のその世界を憎ドラクモンいやそのバンデモンと私が言う全ての
融合だと
わざわざ
おじけづいたか己の命を
お前まさか
浅はかなバンデモンを吸収すればあとはこの世界どうせ消えると
世界へドラクモンわかるだろう他の誰でもない
ああそうかわかった
それで願い
なあカイト
なんだ
俺相棒に
ああ
そうか
バンデモン
いいぞさあ
俺はこの世界を
バンデモン
ピエモンボルト・バウタモン
ボルト・バウ
そうだ私はあなたの
カイト
ドラクモンは
何を
ドラクモンを他の獣神
ああそう
そんなことをしたらドラクモンはもう帰ってこられないかもしれん。
嘘でしょ
犠牲に俺には分かるこの力で俺は正気ボルト・バウタモンてめえらに思い知らせてやる。
なんだと
そうすりゃ
冷静になる。みゆきは僕たちが元の
そうやって俺はもう迷わない。ギャンギャン騒いでたくまた世界がどう
ごきげんよう虫けらの皆さん。
僕の番だね。行くぞ
タルグレイモンの体
ですね。望み立ってあげましょ
てめえらけど安心しろ。だってミュウのことはな、それともてめえもあのストーカーと
お気づきに。
ああ、見つけ行くぞ。
はあ、全ては復讐のため。
あんな強いやつ、
恐れる気持ちはわかる。
どういうことだ。
カイトが察知した気配。
主。
ああ、
私たち両方の世界が危ないってこと？
どうする？カイトたちの。
いや、消耗が少しだけでも体を変え。
でも今すぐ追いかけ。
いや、
なんだって？
レナモンはカイトを探す。レナモン。
主は祠の。
Part 12. That's the last chapter.
おはよう。
おはよう、たくまくん。ご飯ちょうどできたところよ。
はようたくま。
急いでカイトを追いかけ。
焦る気持ちは痛いほどわかる。一度戦って勝てなかった相手にボロボロのまま再戦を挑んで勝てるはずもない。
Coming from Rainamon means a lot. He must want to save Miyuki more than anyone, but he kept his cool and told us to rest, betting on the chance that we save
それに
her.
ジジモンたちにも経緯の説明はしておかないといけなかったもんね。
心遣いに深く感謝する。わしらのことは心配ない。わしはおてんば姫が来る前と同じく最初はとんでもない。今ではわしはおてんば姫、それだけに。
はい、絶対に助けます。
そうね、諦めなければきっと活路は開けるはずよ。さてと、
あれ、
張り切ってほら。
Alright, we're about to go up against Baltimore and the Master. Once we're done with this meal, we'll probably never come back here.
いつまで備蓄が持つとかもう心配しなくていいんだよな。それなら思いっきり食べて
召し上がれ。
どんな戦いになるかは。
そうだぜ。にしてもさ、葵さんの料理の腕、
ほんと、葵ちゃんもう
おかわりくらいは出てくるんじゃねえの？
最後だからって。
Everyone's acting so bright and cheerful. They must be working hard to hide the fear and anxiety. That takes real strength. That the least I can do is smell and eat my fill too.
よし、いただきます。美味しい。
あら、たくま。
おーっとたくま。
そんなに食べたいなら。
たくま、優しい。
大丈夫よ、多めに作っちゃったから。たくまくんの分のおかわりもあれば。
作っちゃった。
裁量はね。
カイトは
俺たちみたいにのんきに飯を。
あいつは。
でもさ、
いや、彼が主と敵対しても仮に主が倒された後、この世界同時に現実。
それにカイトは考えたくもないことだが、
元の世界へ戻る手段が。
全てを破壊するつもりなんじゃろう。せめて小さき者たちだけでも守ってやりたいが。
やっぱりそううまくいかねえか。
私は一番大事なものが奪われ、みゆちゃんがいなくても
だから俺たちがミユ。
まあそういうこと。
そのためにも。
ちょっと
こういうのは早い者勝ちって
知らないの？
知らねえよ。葵さん。
もう。
This may be the last time we get to do this. Eat together, laugh together, any of it. The thought makes this moment desperate as we were back to normal through presence. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared about the fight ahead, but we can't run anymore. All we can do right now is keep pushing forward.
ごちそうさま。
結局ミノル一人でほとんど食べちゃってさ。
いいだろ別に。
ごちそうさま、葵さん。
そんな言い方しないで。私たちが一緒に食事をするのは最後じゃない。
Having finished breakfast, we quickly got our things and met in front of the school. Then, without a word, we all lined up to bid farewell to the rundown school building. We could see Digimon and the others behind the windows. This place is their home now. We all waved at them and turned to go. We were headed for the shrine where Kaito, Boltobomon, Miyuki and the master waited. That was the start of a final day here, the one that would see an end to everything. So the memories you can find during the story, every first 3 chapters of each book, so the Spirited Away, All Seasoning and the Tale of the Merle, you will be able to find before chapter 8, and then after one where the chapter 8 where you have to make the decision which path. So we're on the green path now, the harmony ending. We find chapter 4 and 5. So the other chapters will probably be, the last 2 chapters will be in each ending. So you have the moral, the red ending left, and the yellow, the wrathful ending left. Oh, and then also the truthful, which will unlock when you play the game plus and save Ryo and Shuji.
くぞ。
行くぜ。
仕方ないね。
の番だね。嬉しい。
all the tensions really getting to me, Takwa. I mean, any way you look at it, this is the moment of truth we're waiting on it. It sure is. Now when you think about it, all this other stuff started racing through my head. Like about everything that happened so far. About Ro, Shuji, and of course Mewtwo. Got to really cared for her, you know? Yeah, and after he got through into this world, his first concern was how to help Mew. Which is pretty incredible if you think about it. I could barely take care of myself. I always admired him for, how should I say it, for not losing sight of what's important. He has this unshakable strength when it came to doing whatever he set his mind to. So now, I don't know what we can say to him to keep him from destroying the world. Minoru was right. Kaito always was strong, and not just in terms of raw, there was an inner strength to him as well. What could we say to him that would make him lose his desire to destroy the world? I can't think of anything that might move Kaido as much as Mew's word. Well, you're probably right, but it's no use wishing for what we haven't got. Yeah, sorry. Man, Kaido can be such a pain in the neck. If only he weren't so stubborn, even if that also makes him so strong. Yeah, Kaido always been simple and straightforward. Maybe that's why he snapped when he lost someone really important to him. When you think about it, maybe being straightforward isn't a good thing. Anyway, I think over what I'm going to say to Kaido. I just hope it's enough to get him to think twice about destroying the world. Why do you think Kaido was so concerned about Mew, anyway? Because he was his sister? But didn't you... But didn't the way you look after you seem a little excessive with it? I mean, sure, Mew did make herself a queen, which was a crazy thing to do. But from talking to her, anyone could see she was actually pretty well put together. That's true, but Mew didn't seem senseless enough for Kaito to be so worried about her. I know, right? Not that I need to know why Kaito was so overprotective for her. After all, there are some things people don't want to share with anyone. I just wish he hadn't gotten so worked up about her that he wound up the way he did. If only he learned to rely on others instead of putting everything on himself. I couldn't agree more. Kaito never said anything to us. He never talked about his pain, never asked for help. It sounds like Saki didn't want him keeping that all bottled up. If Kaito was here right now, what would you say to him? What would you want him to tell him? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever put it into words before, but I don't want Kaito to keep suffering through this on his own either. What would be the best way to get that across Kaito? I would tell him that he's not alone, that he has friends. Really, I feel the same way too. I wish he relied on us more. The problem is Kaito needs to want to rely on us first, so I want to encourage him to share the load he's carrying right now. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Anyway, Kaito's really sweet, so I'm sure you get what you're trying to say. You think Kaito is sweet? Of course. He can be kind of brash, so maybe it's hard to see it, but he always say what nobody else wanted to say, stand out front whenever we talk with an enemy, and I feel like he looked out for all of us, not just me. Yeah, you're right, he may not have put it into words, but he really was very thoughtful. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm sure Kaito was down there somewhere. We just need to hurry up and find him. I don't believe this. Anyone, is something wrong? The door to the next level. It's open. Or rather, it's been destroyed. What are you talking about? This door was normally shut. You need a key to open the way to the lowest level, but it looks like it's been forced open. Wait, are you saying Watermon tore this thing open? How much strength must it have taken to tear through this massive door? Everyone's trying to look at the broken door and know all too well why that is. Seeing the aftermath of such destruction shows the power of the threat we're facing. If we're all scared right now, forcing ourselves to move forward isn't a good idea, and I could use some time to calm down myself. Maybe we should take a break. I know we can spend time looking at the murals we don't know much about. Professor, last time we came here you said you hadn't finished investigating, but have you found anything else? No, I'm afraid I wasn't able to make anything new discoveries concerning these murals. As I said before, it seems immense power brought tragedy to a great many, though I can't get any more than that from this mural. What about that one? Wasn't it humans and Kemonogami suffering, not something about... No, something about 4 godlike beings? Yes, the 4 godlike beings from ancient legends. The mural includes aspects of them, and the composition still bothers me. Heaven is traditionally above and hell below. No, I'm afraid I can't offer any interpretations of this mural either. I remain curious, but we don't have the time to stop and try to interpret them. Regretfully, I believe we should move ahead. Right, is everyone ready to move on now? Honestly, I'm pretty scared. There's no guarantee we all make it out together. We can't just leave Kaito like that. So I can't afford to give in to my fears. That's the spirit I keep everyone safe. Labramon, could you not steal my thunder? I intend to protect everyone too. Our fears first, we must be vigilant. Neither strike back nor stop from fear. Isn't that right, Minoru? Right! In fact, I'll lead the charge. That's quite reassuring. Let me tell you, I'm sure you're all right to move forward hoping to talk with Kaito, likely it will come to a fight. But I would encourage you to keep trying to reach him. Good, it looks like everyone's ready to get going again. If Kaito will listen to us, we could even go back to supporting one another like before. No, I'm sure that I would go. I need to believe that and move forward without fear. Take them. The one in here have lots of drawings too. Yeah, they do. And there's another huge mural covering the whole wall. Incredible. This mural was like nothing else I ever seen. It appears to be portraying the link between humans and kemonogami. They're bound together what looks like a string. Mind is meant to explain that humans and kemonogami were once much closer? No, if that were all, surely the other murals would suffice. But then what is this expressing? The center of the body? Is it meant to be the heart or perhaps the soul? Soul? What do you mean? It's an even more fundamental part of one's being than the heart, the essence of oneself. Humans have referred to this contents as the soul since ancient time. Agama, surely you two have also felt a connection on that level. One that goes beyond trust or affection, as if you were inextricably linked together. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. It's how I know Takuma is my favorite child. Of course, I felt that way myself. We humans and certain kemonogami are each bound to a specific individual. Someone with whom they feel they belong, as if they were two halves of the same soul. So, you like the other half of my soul, Floramon? It's like a little embracing to talk about. Rakamon must have been like that for Kaito. I wonder what it feels for him to have always saw a feud with Digimon. Hey, don't get it done, Ayo. Remember, it's because Kaito on the verge of making a huge mistake that we gotta remind him of what's right. I couldn't agree more. Half of Botamon is Drakamon. Which means if he can change Kaito's mind, we can stop him from destroying the world. This passage leads to the lower levels. Miyuki and the others and the master are waiting. I hope you are all ready for this. You bet we are. Let's go save Kaito and Miyuki. It all comes down to this. We got to find a way to reach Kaito and Miyuki. We're both prepared to fight as well, however hard things get, we triumph in the end. You have to too. I've seen enough suffering, we don't need more. Let's all make it out this together, every last one of us. I'm sure we can find a way to find this out. Hey, Takuma, can I talk to you about one last thing? Sure, what is it? I've been thinking about what to say to Kaito since the professor told us about fusion. Only I can't seem to come up with anything and I had to focus on my regrets instead. I just couldn't help feeling like there was more we could have done for Kaito, like even after he lost Mew. I could have been there for him more than I was. I keep thinking about all of these things I should have done. It's all that's on my mind. Even though I know it's pointless to dwell on what's in the past. Is it really pointless though? I feel that's not true. Regrets can be painful, but there must be some way I can put them to good use. Well, you can't help how you feel, but you can use your regrets to shape the future. Nobody gets right on the first try. That's why it's important to reflect. I'm sure the next time you know enough to make the right choice. That's very kind of you to say. You're right. I should try to learn from my regrets. You know, I think talking with you about this has made me realize something. Maybe things turned out like this for Kato because he tried not to have any regrets. What do you mean? Well, take Mew. He was always overprotective for her, no matter how much she hated it. And it takes strength to believe what you did was right despite what others think. Well, It feels like it's kind of a strength, the strength of a fragile heart, because once you realize you are wrong about something, it's going to hurt that much more. That's a good point, you know. I've always thought of Kaito as confident and strong, but looked at it another way, maybe he had his own weaknesses that... What happened? What was the sound? My phone went off. Apparently I got a text message. Hey, what's the big deal? It's just another one of those garbled messages, right? No, actually, no. I mean, parts of it are still garbled, but I can read some of it. Wait, really? Can I see? Something about being worried for Ayo. I feel like it's probably from one of my parents. This makes no sense. How is the reception so far on the ground? Why is the text readable? Maybe better ask the orders if anyone got a message. So I just checked to see if I had any message. Turns out I got nothing. Go figure. Minoru says that like he doesn't care, but he looks a little disappointed. Hey, I could send you a text once you make it out of here. Well, good that to do. What I want is a message from someone in our world now. Yeah, I figured. But look, I don't know why you're getting texts now or why there is less grammar, but I'm sure everyone's waiting for you. I bet you get a bunch of texts all at once. Hey, I appreciate cheering me up and all, but it's kinda making me feel more alone. What? No way, you're so good with people. I bet you got tons of friends. Seriously, give it a rest. The more you talk about it, the more I feel, the worse I feel. Man, this sucks. Hey, check it out! Let's see, the part I can read is asking if I'm okay and taking my medicine. Oh, it's clear someone's concerned about you, but it's hard to make out the details. Sure, I guess. But wait, don't you remember hearing your phone go off? That's because I put it on silence. Wait, that's a good idea. Don't put silence your phone so the alerts don't surprise us. Right. Okay. That's great, we're ready to go then. Let's head straight for the master. What is this? What the hell happened here? All these enemies, they're beaten to pulp. Likely the master's Kenzoku. Since we can still see them, they must be recently slain. And Kaito did it this all on his own? That guy is something else. Wait, what's lying in the pile of Kenzoku corpses? Hang in there, Miyuki. Miyuki? It's alright. It seems he's simply unconscious. Then, he's still alive. I was so worried. Yes, I can feel on pulse, and her continued existence means she must be alive. Still, this is strange. How is she separated from the master? Could it be because of something Kaito did? Bingo! I was able to pull her right off the master thanks to a bottle tomo. Kaito. I really did plan on killing her, but I changed my mind. Why did you do that? Now, that's a good question. See, I don't have anything against Miyuki, though I did pay her back for attacking us. Well, that's a relief. We've avoided the worst case scenario. Miyuki's safe and we can talk some sense into Kaito. Maybe there's hope for us yet. Kaito, Would you please stop? Miyuki is safe now. That means we can all go back. There's no need to destroy the world. Can't we work together like before and go home? Go home? What the point is there in going home? It's not like Miyu's going to be there. Nothing will ever be like it was before. So I'm going to destroy it all. What's the point of that? You'll be destroying your own world too, and not just that, anywhere you ever had any memories of you. The everyday happiness you could have had with someone you desire, your own desire to live. You'll be bringing an end to all of that. So what? Will you have a part in any of that? Keep talking away and I might just finish you off first. Don't talk to me like you know anything about the memories I have of Mew. We should have been able to make a whole lot more. And who do you think stole it from me? Who's that robbed Mew of the happiest? The coward of the master hiding down here this whole time. Both disappointed us for making our lives so hard. Well, now it's time for some payback. I'll tear everything down with my own 2 hands. No, Kaito, I still feel the same way I did the last time we met. You wouldn't want this. Like, I never did like the self-righteous attitude of yours. And don't use Mew's name so lightly. You may as well be another enemy who let her die. Yes, you're all enemies, every last one of you. So I'm gonna crush you here and now. Go, bottom on, kill them all. Here we go. Brace yourself, everyone. You failed Mew, all of you, out of my sight.
よし、俺が行こう。絶対に勝つんだ。ヤタガラモン、すべては整った。
僕の番だね。行くぞー。タルグレイモンからだ。
私の番ね。待ってました。
よし、俺の番だ。
俺の力も上乗せしよう。
ストロイヤ
ー。俺に任せておけ。ミカツの神。
私の番ね。待ってました。
俺の力も上乗せしよう。
なんとか勝てた。
バカな。
なんでだ。カイト、俺はただやったことは変えられない。でも大丈夫だよ。もう
本当にみゆちゃんのためを遊園地のみんなやジジモンさん、みゆちゃんが守ろうとしていた。
そうか、ミユはちゃんと望みを行動で一番近くでミユを見ていた。
感情に振り回されて周りが見え、私たちだってやったもん。
そうだ、ミノルが俺たちへの、みんなはミノルを見捨てなかった。
さっきだって私を見て悲鳴をそういう
カイトは仲間だよ。
だが
次にまた同じこと。
そんな。
うん、もちろんだよ。
守る。
さあ行こ
う。やり直すだの。
てめえ突然。
待ってかい。
あいつ
気づいたか。
Gotemon yanked Miyuki right out of Renamon's hand, capturing her for himself.
私はいい。みゆきが。
やめろ。
おや、
その命令はもう。
違う、ダメよ。
さっきまでそいつにあったドラクモンに似た空気。
あなたの復讐の意志、ボルトバウタモンとあなたの絆のつながり融合したもう一人、この私。
まさか。
私としては結局あなたには、あなたが融合の際に私があなたになり変わり、
そのためにみゆきを利用。
やめろ。なぜわざわざみゆき。
それはもちろん。あなたは確かこの娘を私が取り。
私のことなど。
ああ。
みゆき。
あなたも。
たとえ意識が消えたとしても、あいつをこれ以上俺の選んだ間違い。
さあみゆき、私たちが抑え。何？
これは
体が
表示。
愚かな巫女ごと。
カイトくん、ダメよ青い。そんなこと
来るんじゃねえ。タクマ、仲間。
あ、3人とってことは。
レナモンの変身が解けた。
レナモ
ン。待てよ。
みゆきちゃんだけじゃない。
この世から。
ああ。さあ、この身にくすぶる。
Not only did we not save Miyuki and Kaito, we lost Renamon and the professor too. I can feel my heart sinking towards some black abscess and my whole body feels heavy. But despite that, I know we can't stop here. There's still something we need to do.
ボルトバウタモンを。正気か？正気だよ。だってこのままじゃいられない。ボルトバウタモンが。
私たちの世界めちゃくちゃにされちゃうかもしれないんだよね。
だから怖くても。
Maybe what I'm saying is wishful thinking, but maybe I'm putting everyone in danger, but I don't want to give up. I don't want all those sacrifices to be in vain.
世界を助けなきゃ。カイト君もだからこそ。
もし勝ったとしても
みゆきちゃんが。
正直でもだから
俺も行く。ミノル、もう逃げられないんだったらやるしかねえからな。全力でやってやる。
私も行くわ。私も。それにそうよ。
行くと決めたなら共に行こう。
私が葵の助け。
もちろん僕も行くよ。
僕たちは運命で結ば
パートナー。
世界の目行こう。
なかなか雰囲気が出てきたな。
いかにもって
怖いとか言うなよ。そんなにか。だってほら壁見てみろよ。
前を見て進みましょう。
あ、
やだみんな。
みんなどうし。
Only to be eaten by something waiting for them on the ground.
もう
たくま。
アグモン。
気を抜くなよミノル。
そうよ。注意し。怖いこと言わないでよ。見て。ボルトバウタモンと。
裏切り者。危うきも。うぬにおんねを。いいでしょう。私を取り込めるものなら取り込んでごらんなさい。
自分から主。
巫女の力。
なんか
ボルトバウタモンごとみゆきの。
じゃああいつは今。
まずいわみんな。
主を止めよう。
我は世界のことあり。
俺が行こう。
僕の番だね。
私の番ね。待ってました。
残さず勝てた。
じ。
私たちもまるで。
まさか。
ごめんと。ああ、よかった。内側から主の意識に直接接触し、決まっ。
それって。
そうでもあり、カイトの世界に対する
ボルトバウタも
主の言いなりになって、しかし主は我々手駒だとすら思っている。主は世界強大な憎悪と理想も思想もなんて滑稽。うはははは。
何それ。
まあいいではありません。私の中で怨念をそうそう、今私は生贄、多くの生贄、もちろん
妙に修二さん。
ええ、助けて行きたい。巫女の力。
じゃあ。
おやおや、どこにいようと。なぜです。自分たちの欲望の他人の犠牲の上で成り立っている事実、妹が犠牲になり続ける。カイトの怒り、それが
違う。
そうだよ、本当は。
あいつはだから俺たちの言葉を聞いて。
ええ、カイト君は守れなかった後悔から逃れるために
ミュウのいない世界を壊して。でもカイトは自分の町、カイトとの絆が切れた時点でお前はカイトの後悔を。
もう話はあなたたちの意志。あなた少し遊んで差し上げましょう。
よし、俺が行こう。絶対に勝つんだ。ヤタガラモン、全ては整った。
僕の番だね。行くぞー。
光るグレイモンの体。
私の番ね。もっと守れる力を。
ケルベロモン、これならば。
待ってました。
まさしく神の一手。こんなもの。
なんだ、まずい。
よ、これが世界よ。
体の中か
カイトくん。
寮に
タクマ。
どうだ。
いたか俺の力。
バカな私が負ける。負ける。嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ。
現実を見やがれ。今のボロボロになったお前自身をな。
僕たちの勝ちだ。これで
タクマ。何すっとぼけてんの。扉が閉じちゃったらちょあの扉、固定化ってうまく説明できないけど、融合。
あ、俺も
これってやべ。
このまま扉が開いたま
つながって
世界の行き来が自由になる。獣神が現れ。
ここに来る途中、元は一つだった二つの世界を表す図。そしてこちらの世界はいわば
本能の世界。
捨てられた世界。そんなものは許復讐をせいぜい。
今の話本当だったら、そんなのやばいじゃん。
くそ。
私たち
なあ、どう
これからきっと
私たちだってラブラモンたちと出会って期待してくる獣であふれ。でもみんながみんな。
待って。僕たちはもう、それは一緒に怖がるべき相手とそうじゃないや。みんな。
はあ？何かいい方法？
こっちの世界のことを、これから混乱する世界を救う僕たちがアグモンたち。
そんなこ
もちろん仲間がいるんだ。
それって
そうだよ。こっちの世界から来るこれは責任。
でも葵の。
そっか。僕
ありがとう。僕たちの絆で。
こうなりゃ
うまくいくかはわからないけど、やりましょう。
Then we walked through the door back to our world. Maybe it wasn't the doorway back to the world we were, but I wasn't afraid. Together, my friends and I were going to save this new world. The fight against chaos, even if that meant a different kind of fight than what we've been going through so far. It's been a year since then.
僕たちが元の世界に帰った後、世界は大きく変化した。予想通り、僕たちの世界で人類が彼らについて学ぶ。多くの国々でそんな中、運命のパートナーとなる獣神と出会う子供がただ結果としてパートナーを持った人。獣神の強い力は 人々やがてパートナーを持つ世界の混乱きっとその中で
We've each kept doing all we could do to show human and monogamy can get along. Part of the effort is the lab known as the Japanese Institute of Electronic Symbiotes. It provides daily support so people who find partners can live in this world in peace.
本当？ええ、あなたが優しい心で接すれば。で、そんなモンスター。大丈夫。あなたがきちんと自分と向き合え。自分と。ええ、一人じゃできないかもしれない。だから大丈夫。
お疲れ様、葵さん。
たくまくん。
But I still think that she can sometimes be a little bit overbearing.
大したことはしてないわ。
そうだね。
Providing support for people with partners comes down to a lot of what I just did. We take care of the kids who've gained this new power and teach them how to use it, but we also put out legitimate information on the monogamy to combat all they hate.
Takuma,
またかよ。
ミノル、その子は今ま。
葵さん。
そうそう、
うわもうミノル、じゃあお迎え。
そうだね。
There's a lot of problems between humans and monogamy. There's a discrimination to deal with, not to mention issues caused by the monogamy. These things would take time to resolve and people's hearts will need to grow. But even so, I believe if humans and monogamy stick together, one day we'll make this work.
信じてね。あなたは選ばれた子供なんだから。
選ばれた子供。
To be honest, I'm also a little worried. Our hope is to build a world in which kids with partners can live freely. But if we're not careful, those of us who have gained power through our partners could cause great suffering, like Kaito when he wanted to destroy the world. In the new world, we can't let that happen. People will need to live better lives, and we all kept working so no one else will ever know the kind of pain Kaito did, but by treating those with power as special. Are we making discrimination worse? What about the concerns of those who lack power? Aren't we disregarding them?
Takuma!
What kind of future is this world headed towards? I'm scared. I'm worried about how things will turn out, but despite that, I'm going to keep chasing my dream, fighting the only way I know how. I hope the monogamy and humans continue to work together and keep living in the chaotic world. Yes, I will fight as long and as hard as it takes. So, that was the ending of one of the endings you can achieve on your first playthrough. This is the green ending, the moral, like the harmony route. So we need to choose the harmony route at chapter 8. So the option save the world. Unfortunately, the professor as well as Kaito and Mew die, and the two worlds get fused together. So green route, harmony route, and the option save the world. So thank you all for watching. Wish you all well. See you in the next video.